The war between Israel and Iran is a conflict that's been building for decades and is now spiraling out of control, dealing damaging blows to Iran's nuclear weapons program and taking out key scientific and military personnel.
Are we on the brink of World War III, with the USA, Iran, and Israel heading toward full-scale war? Tensions are at an all-time high, and the stakes couldn't be greater. But what if understanding the facts today could help you prepare for what's coming tomorrow? In June 2025, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, striking over 100 Iranian military and nuclear targets. Iran retaliated with a massive missile and drone barrage. Then, the US entered the conflict with Operation Midnight Hammer, targeting Iran's nuclear facilities. Iran struck back, hitting the US Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. This isn't fiction, it's real, and it's escalating. This isn't a new fight. Ever since Iran's 1979 revolution, relations with the US and Israel have been tense, marked by sanctions, covert strikes, and proxy wars. Israel sees a nuclear-armed Iran as an existential threat, and now, after years of rising tensions, open conflict has exploded across the Middle East. On June 13 through 24, Israel bombed Iran's nuclear facilities in Natanz, Fordow, and Esfahan, killing top scientists and engineers. Iran launched over 150 ballistic missiles and more than 100 drones targeting Israeli bases and cities. The US joined with bunker-busting airstrikes in Operation Midnight Hammer. In response, Iran hit the US base in Qatar, injuring dozens. Iran also suspended IAEA inspections, hiding its nuclear activity from the world. Meanwhile, Iranian-backed groups, like Hezbollah and the Houthis, stepped up attacks on Israel and global shipping routes in the Red Sea. America and Israel may be fighting together, but reports show they're starting to disagree on strategy. Diplomats say Israel wants regime change, while the US still pushes for diplomacy. Three key issues fuel this fire: Iran's nuclear ambitions, Israel's fear of annihilation, and US interests in the region. Add in proxy warfare and collapsing diplomacy, and we may be one strike away from a regional war. A 12-day ceasefire was brokered by Donald Trump on June 24, but was quickly shattered by renewed Iranian missile strikes. Qatar, Turkey, and the UN are trying to mediate, but trust is gone. Iran refuses to return to the nuclear deal. The US is increasing troop readiness, and global markets, especially oil and food, are reacting fast. For those who prep and homestead, this is the sign you've been watching for. Because if diplomacy fails, this conflict could trigger a global supply chain collapse, or worse. So, is World War III coming? We don't know, but right now we're closer than we've been in decades. Now isn't the time to panic. It's the time to prepare. What's your take? Is this the beginning of something much bigger? Comment below, subscribe, and don't miss our next episode: How to Prep for Global Collapse, What You Need to Do Right Now.